With you for an evening edition of Coffee Talk. Of course, we get together every day at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we get together every day at about 3:30 in the afternoon. But you've got me instead of Manalfi tonight, which means it's me doing the evening updates. Hope that's okay. Here's a look outside, as a matter of fact. Let's see what's doing. There's our downtown Orlando tower cam. It's a nice, quiet night, clear skies, comfortable temperatures, if you like a little bit of a chill. First warning Doppler radar, rain-free at this hour. That's certainly the good news, and will continue to be at least through tonight and into tomorrow. Here's a look at temperatures across the area, sitting at 55 degrees in the city. Beautiful. It's 53 degrees in the villages, 50 degrees in Ocala. Little by little, these temperatures are going to continue to drop on off, of course, as the remnants of the day's heating continue to lift on out of here. So things are looking great. Let's just take a look at our forecast for tonight, shall we? Type that in. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, here's a look at our forecast for tonight. We are dropping off to 39, I think, up in Ocala, about 42 degrees in the villages, 41 in Wildwood, about 44 degrees in Orlando. And yeah, back over to Titusville, it's 46 degrees. Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? Tim says, such a cool rocket launch. It's funny you say that. I need to do this real fast. Hold on. I'm going to try and add media source. I want to try and add something. So we got footage of that. Documents. Of course, I didn't put it together before I popped on here. Documents. Oh, it's on the wrong computer. I'm not going to get it in time. I will post it, though. I will post the footage because what we did is we actually recorded the launch from our tower cam, and not only did they follow it all the way up, but if you saw it, did you see where the first and second stages separated and then the fairings separated? I mean, it was such a cool sight. Oh. That was a cool sight. There's another rocket launch scheduled for tomorrow, and again, the weather forecast looks outstanding. Okay, 30s and 40s for us overnight. It looks great for tomorrow. Let's take a look at those high temperatures. Looking great as well. 73 degrees, our high temperature in the city, which is right at average. We're at 72 for a forecast high in Sanford, upper 60s to lower 70s along our shoreline communities. And then even out west, lower 70s. Room temperature, are you kidding me? It looks so nice. If you've got out and about plans for tomorrow, you want to play some golf? No problemo. Seriously, I know that's there. All right, here we are. Not a golfing forecast issue anywhere. Taking the dog out for the walk, not an issue whatsoever. And then, of course, there's the next rocket launch. It's scheduled a little earlier, this one coming off of the Kennedy Space Center. Today was Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. Tomorrow is the Kennedy Space Center. This one is 1:46 p.m., 90% chance of good weather. Perfect. You have to be so tired. Long day since Coffee Talk this morning. I mean, it's all in a day's work, right? And I'll be with you tomorrow morning for Coffee Talk at 8 o'clock. Just because I work the night shift does not mean that 5 a.m. alarm doesn't go off, you know? Chris, how are you? Tara says that was a beautiful rocket launch earlier. It was so nice, wasn't it? Jenny says, sounds awesome. I'll be checking out the video you post of it. I will post it right after we get off the air here. Promise you that. Chris says, I'll be watching. Jan says, hang in there. Hey, you know, it's okay. It's the way we go, all right? It's the way we go. So the forecast is looking outstanding. Let's talk about it. Tomorrow, temperatures right about average. I'll take that, right? Right about where we should be. 73 in Orlando, average is 73. 72 in Sanford, average is 72. It's a great stretch of weather. So let's talk about where we're at. So for tonight, it's another nice and cold evening for us. Not as cold, but still cold. Then looking ahead to tomorrow, that area of high pressure starts to move off to the east. That gives us a little more of an onshore component to the wind, and thus those temperatures start to warm. Yeah, you know, coffee talk at 10, 2, and 4 should be Dr. Pepper talk. We could call it something else. We could call it something else. Temperatures are warming. I won't go too long tonight just because it's a long day and a long night. Yeah. Carla, saw your post earlier. Looks like it'll be raining on the 22nd. That's my wedding day. All right, so Carla, let's talk about things a little bit, all right? Carla's referring to the long-range forecast, and we'll talk ad nauseum about this tomorrow morning on Coffee Talk. But since you asked, I want to make sure to chime it in. Here's a look, and I published this today. This is our updated long-range forecast for February. Okay, so we talked about it a little bit this morning on Coffee Talk, but the 22nd into the 23rd are looking like our next chance for stronger storms moving our direction. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. So you're saying it's your wedding day? Yeah, 22nd to the 23rd, somewhere in there, it's looking like it might be a storm threat. Speaking of storm threats, this is locally. I need to figure out how to detail, because on here it doesn't really show it, but coming up 68, 73. Hold on. 62 and 3. So February 12th and February 17th, those are 2 days where I think we're going to be talking about severe weather in the plains. Like that Kentucky tornado outbreak, remember that? That Kentucky tornado outbreak? Remember that major one? Yeah, that's cycle day 62, and cycle day 62 comes back around on February 12th. So around February 12th, I need to figure out a way on this graphic to illustrate that there's the threat for some severe weather north of us. I don't know how yet, but I'll get there. But I need to do that. Yeah, February 12th. That's going to be, but that's not here. Our threat for severe weather is going to be like the 22nd, 23rd. Yeah. Yukon says, I like the comfy temps. Well, and it's kind of nice because when you look at, when we just take a look at our 7-day forecast, let me find, stand by. When we look at the 7-day forecast, and I can tell you, I did not look at our 7-day forecast when I did our long-range forecast. I just immersed myself in the long-range data only. So tomorrow is February 1st, correct? So it looks like we're trending warmer and then staying nice through the weekend, though there are a few showers. And if we look at shower chance warming, comfy temps this weekend. Yeah, and it looks like we're going to continue to be warming into next week and then into the following week. But by late month, by the 21st to 22nd of February, that is where we're going to transition into a chillier setup. And that's where, again, around the 22nd into the 23rd, that's where we're going to be watching for the threat for stronger storms somewhere in that vicinity. I need to figure out a way to illustrate that. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. We're going to talk more about that, and I'm even going to eyeball March. I'm going to try and eyeball March here. It's 9:14, so I've got a little bit of time before WESH 2 News over on CW18, so I'm going to try and put together a little March action. Yeah. Chris says, I guess Gary Lezak will also sound the warning in his area. I'm sure he will. If he hasn't already, I'm sure he will. Beverly, was this last freeze the recycle of the Floreaster? Let's see. Where is the Floreaster? No, cycle day 28 was the Floreaster. The cycle day 28 came around January 9th and brought some severe weather around. And that will come around, what is that? That's cycle day 28, I said? March 14th will be the next version of the Floreaster. So based on that, mid-March may actually trend cold again. Be interesting to see how that plays out. Yeah. All right. Any questions? Biked this afternoon and saw the manatees over 500 this time. I love that. I love the manatees. I need to take Eric out to see them. I feel like he would just go bonkers. All right, that's all I've got for you. So looking ahead this year, we've got a much nicer, quieter Groundhog Day forecast than what we did 15 years ago. Temperature hits 80 by Thursday and by Friday, and then a couple of showers in the forecast for this upcoming weekend. All right? All right, quick coffee talk tonight, but it's the way it goes. I will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early at 8 a.m. for Coffee Talk. We're going to chat more about the warming temperatures, and we're going to chat. Hopefully, I'll be able to get the March long-range forecast done. I'm going to work on that right now, okay? All right, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me. Just a couple minutes. I know it's a short one tonight, but that's okay. It's my third Facebook Live of the day. Are you not entertained? What are we airing? Oh, I'm like, what's going on over here? Oh, this is that show that Jimmy Fallon does? Got it. All right. Reminds me of Ellen's Game of Games. What are you wearing, Jimmy Fallon? All right. Good night, everybody. See you on TV on CW18 at 10 and WESH 2 at 11, and then for Coffee Talk tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.